Yeah. Big JTV, man. I appreciate each and every person who's been showing love, liking, especially my last video talking about Tyrese. And if you're new here, I saw some subscribers. Pull up, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We got to talk about it. Tyrese's interview versus Katt Williams, right? Specifically, obviously, the Katt Williams interview, the most viewed interview of all time, right? On not only the YouTube platform, but I'm assuming any podcasting platform or any platform, period. The Katt Williams interview by Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay versus this recent interview by Tyrese, right? And for me, I put on the thumbnail that the Tyrese interview is the best interview of all time. That's my subjective opinion. That's not everybody's opinion. I even put up a poll on my channel, and already 72% stick with Katt. I'm more leaning towards Tyrese. But why does this matter, and why am I talking about it? Because both interviews are incredibly impactful. Very, very impactful. You know what I mean? Like I said in my last video, man, I'm one of the few, I'm be real with you, I'm one of the few black men who's willing to express himself openly and honestly on a public platform. You know what I mean? That's why I have such a high respect for any content creator, because getting on a platform, any platform, and obviously YouTube, the biggest video platform, the second biggest searching platform right after Google, is not easy. It's very vulnerable. It's very hard. It's very painstaking. It's not it's not manual labor, but it's a labor of mental focus, resilience, and dedication. There's days I don't want to do this ish. There's months I don't want to do this ish. You know what I mean? And there's years, actually 2 years, that I did this for free. But this video is not about me. All right? This video is about Tyrese and Katt Williams. And what we got from Tyrese and Katt Williams is authentic expressions of not only themselves, but of what other people who look and feel like them are going through. I'm not just saying black men. I'm saying human beings, man. Human beings. Now, we're going to get to the black portion of it, the black male portion of it. We're going to get to that. But I want to slow stroke you in there. I want y'all to have a little warmed up. I want y'all warmed up before I put it in regarding this topic. You know what I mean? Katt Williams, on that Club Shay Shay interview, started off with a 40-minute, borderline 50-minute comedy routine, roast routine, right? And the magical thing about that first 30, 40 minutes was Katt was not even trying. Katt was going off on his ops because he's an individual who respects his privacy, an individual who doesn't pop out. But like Kendrick said, sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. And that's what Katt did. Katt popped out and showed, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, Cedric the Entertainer, and countless other ops on an interview platform. Shannon could barely get a question out. There was even certain portions of the interview where Katt was low-key roasting Shannon. A country bumpkin nigga from Cadobe, things like that. See, why does that matter? Because sometimes you have to pop out and literally show niggas, man. There's a lot of things that us humans, repress and keep inside, that sometimes you gotta pop out and show something. Sometimes you gotta fight back from the lies and the deceptions and people who are playing with your name. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to show that side. Sometimes you have to show the sword. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what Katt Williams did. And a lot of people can relate to that, especially black men, where You know what I mean? Sometimes when you're a peaceful person, you're a person who likes their privacy, or a person who likes to keep, the peace, which most black men want to. You know what I mean? And people are playing with your name on a consistent basis. You have to clap back. You know what I mean? And on top of that, Katt spoke a lot of truth about other topics related to just the world, man. The world of comedy, obviously, number one. But the world of celebrities, the world of Hollywood. You know what I mean? Back in Roman times, the Romans had zero or very little respect for actors and actresses. They looked at them like prostitutes. They had almost a disdain for actors and actresses. But now we're in a generation where we exalt entertainers like there's something above what they are. Katt Williams reminded us, nah, y'all are regular, and y'all are borderline demonic. These are just truths that a lot of people can relate to, bro. Now, when you look at an individual like Tyrese, he was not necessarily clapping back, but he was speaking from the heart, speaking about his current situation. And that's rare to see somebody be so vulnerable and so real about something going on inside them. Of course, Tyrese has mental issues. Of course, he has mental health struggles. Guess what? So do a lot of people, man. Even me, I had a time I went through some things. I'm not going to expose it here. That's just me. That's personal. I'm not going to do that. All right? Tyrese talked about the hurt of divorce. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's something that men, period, don't talk about. Black men don't talk about. Tyrese talked about financial struggles, man. He pulled out a $28 bracelet from Amazon. That was not only hilarious, but it was real. How he has to show off fake jewelry in order to keep up an image. And if y'all can't relate to that, I don't know what y'all can relate to. A lot of us put up a fake veneer or appearance in order to fit in order to be accepted, in order to be liked, in order to be praised, in order to be a vision or a persona that society has made us to be. And that's why I personally really, really liked and loved Tyrese's interview. Because it's more of a reflection and a mirror to us. We go through things. Specifically, and I related a lot to it because I'm a black man myself, who goes through a lot, and I don't be telling everybody. That's not their issue to bear. But you know what? It gave me some little bit of healing to see that, bro, he goes through some things too, and that's a multi-millionaire right there on the radio. Right? That's something that's real. Dude was crying. He was cracking some jokes. He being funny, but he was crying on a radio platform in front of the whole world, saying black men cry too. Yes, black men cry because we're human beings, and unfortunately in our society, not just American, because I'm Canadian, in North American society, in Western society, you can even extend that to the world, black men are not looked at as human beings. That's a conversation for another time. But showing that vulnerability, showing that side was real. So get in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think. Do you think Katt had the better interview or Tyrese? I'm excited to see what y'all think. And y'all saying, if y'all made it this far, you might as well like the video, man. I done gave y'all 99 minutes of heat. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.